Year 2, hope you're keeping all safe and well. As promised, I have got the new, well, I don't know whether it's new, but another book from David Litchfield, who wrote The Bear and the Piano. So I ordered another book of his, and I'm going to read it for you today because it's a bit rainy and a bit cold and a bit miserable out there. So I think it's the best day when you snuggle up on the sofa or in your bed with a nice blanket and read. It's my favourite time to do it. So let's start reading Lights on Cotton Rock, and I'm going to try and show you all the illustrations because they're beautiful. As I'm reading it to you, you can have a little think about whether there's anything similar to The Bear and the Piano, maybe some of the illustrations, because it's also the same illustrator as well. So think if there's any similarities or differences with The Bear and the Piano, which we've read before. Okay, so when Heather was a little girl, she snuck away from home and ran into the woods. Soon she arrived at a place called Cotton Rock. Heather sat in the darkness and shone her torch up into the night sky, where the stars sparkled with magic and wonder. She was hoping that someone out there would see her light. You see, Heather had read all about outer space and how sometimes aliens came down to Earth and took people away in their spaceships. She wanted more than anything to leave Earth behind and go to live among the stars. So she flashed her torch off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on, off and... Wow, look at that illustration. Look what's happened, Year 2. And here you've got a lovely page where we can make up what's happened. So we can see that she's found somebody new. And then where do you think that her new friend is going to take her? If I show you on the new page, you can see that they're going up onto the spaceship. And then they're in the spaceship together. And then there's a lovely picture that they've drawn together there as well. Heather was having so much fun with her new friend. But then she noticed something on one of the computer screens. It was her family searching for her in the woods. Heather ran from the spaceship shouting, "See you soon," to the alien. Her parents were so relieved to see her that they forgot to be angry that she had run away. They didn't even see or hear the spaceship as it took off. Time passed as time does. Heather returned to Cotton Rock again and again. Any time she felt sad, angry or alone, she would sit on the rock hoping that the alien would come back and take her away. Over the years, Heather tried all kinds of new ways to get the alien's attention. She tried radio waves, electricity signals, lights, sounds, but the spaceship didn't return. So you can see she's getting a lot older there, which is similar to some of the other illustrations we saw in The Bear and the Piano, if you've already thought of that. When Heather was a grown-up, she went back to Cotton Rock. She sat there all night until the morning sun began to pour through the trees, but the spaceship still didn't appear. Just as she was about to give up, she heard a worried little voice say, "Mum." So you can see she's got a lot older there, that she's even got her own child now. Okay, and they're sitting and they're reading, and it looks as if she's telling him the story of the spaceship there. More time passed as time does. Heather came back to Cotton Rock less and less now, but every once in a while she would sit on that same spot and wonder if her alien friend was nearby. When Heather was an old lady, she had nearly lost hope, as people do. But she still like to sit on Cotton Rock and shine her torch up into the sky, she turned it off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on, off and... Can you guess what's happened? The spaceship's returned. What a beautiful illustration that is. I'll just hold that up. It's lovely colours. And then you can come up with your own story there. So we can see the friends come back and she's with the friend again and she's going back on that spaceship. Okay, and over here you can see the aliens got the new picture up, the very old picture of her when she was a young girl. Okay, and then the last picture, they've flown off somewhere into outer space. All of Heather's dreams had finally come true. But as she saw Earth getting further and further away, shimmering blue and green in the darkness, she suddenly realised what she was leaving behind. She told her friend that she had to go back, but the alien didn't understand. Wasn't this what Heather had always wanted? There was only one way Heather could explain. She started to draw the alien a brand new picture. What do you think that picture will be? That's the picture that she drew, the alien. So her with all of her family and her friends. My family will be looking for me, she explained. The alien understood immediately. The spaceship turned round and went back to Cotton Rock. Heather would never forget her friend or the time they had spent together. But it had taken a trip to the stars for her to realise that the magic and wonder she had been trying to find had been on Earth all along. And that's the end of the story. There's some beautiful illustrations there. I hope you've enjoyed that. And it'd be interesting if you can make any comparisons with The Bear and the Piano, or which one did you prefer. But no, I thought that was a really lovely story, and I'm glad I've got to share that with you all. Keep up the hard work. It's brilliant to see all of the lovely pictures and the videos that were being sent through the office or on Twitter. It's lovely to see that you're happy and safe, so keep those coming. So keep tweeting us and keep emailing us, and I will hopefully see you all very soon. Love you lots and miss you lots here too.